To support this exciting renewal this morning, I'm pleased to announce that on May 17th, 2026, that we're inviting Americans from all across the country to come together on our national mall to pray, to give thanks, and we are going to do something that everyone said, like, that's tough. We're going to rededicate America as one nation under God, one nation under God, one nation under God. You know, a lot of people...
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation under God,
indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all.
These words initially included no reference to God. In 1893, the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag read, "One nation indivisible with liberty and justice for all." 61 years later, in 1954, it was updated, "One nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all." The force behind the change, a Catholic fraternal organization, the Knights of Columbus.
The Knights of Columbus Board of Directors passed a resolution asking that the United States adopt under God into the Pledge of Allegiance.
Supreme Knight Patrick Kelly said the organization had informally been adding under God in the pledge at Knights of Columbus meetings. The idea made its way to Washington.
And we sent that resolution to policymakers, to the House and to the Senate, and to the Eisenhower administration.
Sure enough, after favorable responses from members of Congress, lawmakers agreed to amend the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, "One Nation under God." On Flag Day in 1954, it was made official with a signature from President Dwight D. Eisenhower.
The commander-in-chief thanked the Knights of Columbus. In a message to then Supreme Knight Luke E. Hart, President Eisenhower said of the two-word addition, "These words will remind Americans that despite our great physical strength, we must remain humble. They will help us to keep constantly in our minds and hearts the spiritual and moral principles which alone give dignity to man, and upon which our way of life is founded."
When the state shall enforce the decrees and sustain the institutions of the Church, then will Protestant America have formed an image of the papacy. Then the true Church will be assailed by persecution as were God's people in ancient times. Almost every century furnishes instances of what human hearts, controlled by rage and malice, can do under a plea of serving God by protecting the rights of the Church and state. The Protestant churches that have followed in the steps of Rome by forming alliance with worldly powers have manifested a similar desire to restrict liberty of conscience.